Hi everybody, it's Atlas Unit 22 again, and I'm back with some more BCAR testing. Hopefully, some of you guys will not get mad if you are, well, anyways. Today, a friend of mine loaned me a bunch of BCARs. They're all in here. Let me show you what we got. There we go. We got a little bit of everything in here. Somehow I managed to get my hand on one of these. Got the Andromeda. We've got the super rare Slurpee Scar. We got some the Trivictus. I believe this is a Scar, or no, that's a pcar. I think a worker stringer. A bunch of CNCs. We're gonna retest the metal ones here, and I got some more variants of the metal ones over here. And yeah, we're gonna put these all through a test, 10 shots each, at about 250 feet per second, and we'll see who wins this one. See you guys at the results at the end, maybe. Okay, here we go. Chrono testing. 264. 263. 235. 262. Oh boy, okay. 263. 252, 60, 265. All right, as you guys can see here, somehow I managed to get a hold of this Akasha, and this is the first time we put it on to use. After this test, it's gonna go directly back to its owner, all the way 80 kilometers east from here.
Okay, ready?
All right, Akasha, 10 shots, here we go. Empty. Test shots are done. I'm taking it off now and handing it back to its owner. And he's gonna drive it away 80 kilometers away from here. Here we go. In this video, we'll be testing the workers pcar. Oops, probably should prime it, huh? That looks like it did pretty good. After this. And we're empty. In this test, we're going to test the Trivictus pcar. There you go, 10 shots. All right, it's already primed. This is really good. This is feeling really nice actually. And that's it, 10 shots. In this test, we're going to be testing the Slurpee Scar, a very vintage one. All right, here we go, 10 shots. Holy shit! Sorry, that's way off. Yeah, this is consistently off. That's it, no more darts. Empty. In this test, we've got the Worker Metal Scar. Here we go, 10 shots. I just read. Might move back to scars. That's it, empty. All right, in this test, we got the CynthiAWP Mini BCAR. 10 shots, here we go. Empty. All right, in this test, we're testing out the Andromeda BCAR by Eli Wu, SLS by Roboman. All right, 10 shots, here we go. Empty. All right, in this test, we'll be testing the Huntsman Rooks SLS BCAR. There we go. In this test, we're testing the workers' metal BCAR. 10 shots. See like that. That one feel weird. This thing is surprisingly pretty good. Empty. This test, I'll be testing the ZWQ 4-row bearing BCAR. There we go. There we go. Start in. There we go. Empty. All right, this is ZWQ long version, which is 6-row bearing system. Here we go. Empty. All right, in this test, we'll be testing the Blues BCAR with blue ammo. Irony. Here we go. 10 shots. Empty. Okay. In this test, we're testing the Flag and Armor Gen 1. And empty. That's all. In this test, we're testing out the Flagon Armor Gen 2. And we're empty. We'll be testing the GFZ 3-row BCAR. Here we go. Our infected toad just showed up. That's it, and that's empty. In this test, we'll be testing the GFZ 6-row BCAR. And that's it, all 10 shots. All right, in this test, we're gonna test the new T5S BCAR here. 10 shots. Empty. Salted.
Ready?
All right, here we go. T5 Low Crush original version. empty. That's okay. That concludes our BCAR test of... Okay, and that concludes our BCAR test for today. I have no idea what the results are, but you'll see them pretty soon in another. So that was a long and cold day of testing these Nerf rifling devices. First and foremost, I don't get paid to do this, nor do I get sponsorship or free stuff from anybody to promote a product over another. That being said, I hope I had presented the results here in a non-biased way so that everything's fair for each device. Some standouts for me, the Trivictus for our printed centering device, pretty good. As for standard BCARs, the Blues BCAR, the ZWQ 6-row, and the FNA G2, they did pretty well. Now, when it comes down to bearing count, does more mean better? If we take a look at the ZWQ 4-row versus their 6-row, the 6-row seems to have better grouping. But then again, if we look at the GFZ 3-row versus the GFZ 6-row, the 6-row did worse. There's got to be some sort of math that's not mathing up correctly there. Yeah, just if you guys have an idea why some longer ones are doing better, some of the shorter ones are doing better, let me know in the comments below. Now, for these next generation BCARs known as Super BCARs, Hybrid BCARs, or Hyper BCARs, they look very promising, and the race is on to figure out what parameters work the best for these to get them consistent, right? And I can only see it getting better from here. Bonus feature, an old BCAR I designed that I thought wasn't good for this test, but we're gonna try it anyways. Here we go. What up if I prime? Okay, there we go. And boy, was I right. This BCAR, it's average or okay at this distance compared to the other ones there. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been 3 weeks since Vince said it. I had fun making this video. I'm learning, I guess, video editing and audio editing and all this stuff now. And it seems like I just picked up another hobby, unfortunately. I will see you guys next time.